My name is Patel. I'm a professor of education based in Boston, and I work with recently immigrated youth, and we do projects together around critical consciousness and conduct research together. So this is a place that's a welcome home space for me to be able to talk the same language with people and build and problem solve together. This morning we had an excellent panel composed of 4 participants and 1 moderator, all of whom have pretty complicated, developed, detailed ideas about charter schools and private schools and public education. And some have worked in charter schools, some have worked in public schools. One young lady has attended charter, private, and public schools. So all of them were able to give perspective that wasn't just villainizing or heroicizing charter schools. So we were able to get into more of a democratic discussion about education. More than pros and cons, what we got into, what I thought was really helpful for me in my ears and my mind, was to think about whether it's charter or private or public, what are the issues facing education, whatever shape it's taking. And that right now we've fooled ourselves into thinking that it should be either supporting charter schools or devaluing that, and that's not where the actual fight is that we're chasing around the wrong fights, the little wrong skirmishes. And I think that was one of the big resonant points of the panel this morning. So there were a few examples that came up of people sitting on the panel who have been able to do some work in education because of private foundations supporting a particular initiative. And there was one person on the panel, and there was a lot of agreement after she spoke this point, who was warning us basically, be careful, because it's very easy to take away what was just given to you, especially when it's not seen as your basic human right to have those resources and that funding. And so it made us all awake to, like, you know what, it really doesn't matter if we can perform to this particular carrot that's being held to us or this particular carrot, because it's moving and we just keep following it wherever it goes. The conference represents to me a collective of people who are on about a same general project, and the conference provides up an opportunity to come into contact with each other and get more precise and detailed and even push back on each other a little bit about, so is this what social justice means? Is this what social justice means? How do you do it? I think you need to change this. Where we're often so isolated in our little places in the United States, we don't have as many people to talk to like this large collective, so it helps to deepen and thicken the way that we're talking and hopefully doing social justice agendas.